people that went to a Diddy party, you know, like Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, Beyonce, Jay-Z, I don't know if they were at Diddy After Dark when people were getting sprayed down with baby oil.
He has done everything somebody under investigation can do. I can't think of anything else that he could have done.
The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world.
Yeah, prosecutors have a huge advantage over Sean Combs in this case and his lawyers because there are so many civil lawsuits pending now against him. Prosecutors, that's a mine of evidence for them to use. They can go to all those lawyers, they can sift through whatever documents or videos or text messaging.
Unlike anybody else you could imagine, a week after these public searches were televised, he gave us his passport. His children gave us his passport. He then paid off the mortgage entirely on his Miami home, $18 million.
After vetting, we now represent 120 individuals who intend to bring civil claims in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs, as well as claims against many other individuals and entities that we will name as defendants as we file these individual cases.
There's really no deal that the U.S. Attorney's Office can offer, and it's certainly not one that Diddy will accept. It would involve decades in federal prison. We're talking about mandatory minimum sentences of 10 years.
It looks like Diddy's legal team has finally reached their breaking point. For years, they've swooped in like superheroes, cleaning up his never-ending mess of controversies and allegations. But now, they're waving the white flag. Imagine the exhaustion of endlessly defending someone, denying every claim as lies, even while cashing in those enormous checks. But here's the million-dollar question. Why are Diddy's high-powered lawyers suddenly walking away from this high-profile case? The latest buzz. A bombshell witness has reportedly stepped forward to testify, bringing some seriously damning receipts. On top of that, leaked tapes involving Aaron Carter have hit the public sphere, turning up the heat in ways no one expected. The situation is spiraling out of control, and it doesn't end there. Rumors are swirling that federal investigators are gearing up to pile even more charges onto Diddy's already messy indictment. To make matters worse, they're reportedly reopening the mysterious case surrounding Aaron Carter's untimely death. With everything coming to light, this isn't just another scandal to sweep under the rug. It's looking more and more like Diddy's usual escape routes are blocked, and the fallout could shake things up in ways Hollywood has never seen before. Let's dive into the heart of this tangled web. Aaron Carter was just 9 years old when he was thrust into the blinding glare of stardom, with Diddy at the helm as his manager. He skyrocketed to fame almost overnight, becoming a household name as a child star. But like so many in the industry, his fame was fleeting and his bright light dimmed far too quickly. According to whispers in the industry, his once promising relationship with Diddy soured dramatically. Behind the scenes, Aaron was reportedly subjected to manipulation, harsh treatment, and the toxic underbelly of Hollywood's glittering facade. Are we even surprised at this point? Hollywood has long been exposed as a breeding ground for secrecy, exploitation, and scandal, with countless stars bravely coming forward to share their harrowing experiences. But here's the part that hits even harder, the shocking claim that Aaron's own parents knew about the dark reality he was facing. Allegedly, they chose to turn a blind eye, blinded themselves by the lucrative paychecks flowing in from Diddy and Aaron's burgeoning career. It's a claim that leaves a bitter taste in your mouth, doesn't it? As if that wasn't enough, the rumors only get murkier. Supposedly, from the very moment Aaron fell under Diddy's care, his health and well-being were at constant risk, thanks to the toxic environment he was placed in. And here's the real kicker. Word has it that there are actual tapes documenting these claims. Yes, tapes! Let that sink in for a moment. This isn't just idle gossip or baseless accusations. There's talk of physical evidence that could blow this entire story wide open. Now, I'm not saying anything definitively here, don't shoot the messenger, but the parallels to stories about other stars like Justin Bieber and Usher are impossible to ignore. These are familiar tales that echo through the darker corridors of the entertainment industry. The whispers aren't staying quiet either. Social media, especially Twitter, is abuzz with speculation and conversations about these allegations. The pieces of the puzzle are out there, but how they fit together remains to be seen. One thing's for sure, this scandal is far from over, and the truth, as messy as it may be, might finally come to light. Aaron Carter's star may have faded as he grew older, but his charm and talent continued to resonate with fans, particularly among teens who adored him. So, when news broke of his tragic death, it sent shockwaves across the globe. But why exactly were people so stunned? The signs had been there, loud and clear, for anyone paying attention. Aaron had been opening up about his struggles long before his untimely passing. Here's where the story takes a grim and mysterious turn. There's an unsettling layer of intrigue surrounding Aaron's death, one that even the authorities are now compelled to explore. Rumors are swirling that the threads of this tragic tale may lead straight back to Diddy himself. Aaron had been courageously vocal online, sharing his battles with mental health and his tireless efforts to seek help. He didn't hold back, and his transparency gave fans a glimpse into the darker side of his life. But then came the chilling discovery. Aaron was found lifeless in his bathtub on that fateful day, with powerful substances detected in his system that were said to have played a role in his drowning. And if that wasn't enough to raise eyebrows, consider the timing. Aaron's death occurred on November 5th, 2022, the day after Diddy's birthday. Suspicious? You're not alone in thinking so. In the weeks leading up to his death, Aaron had been adamant about setting the record straight online. He vehemently denied any involvement with substances, even going so far as to call out the media for twisting his story to fit their own narrative. Determined to clear his name, he went public with testing to dispel vicious rumors about his health, including allegations that he was battling AIDS. It's heartbreaking to think about, but Aaron firmly believed he was being targeted. He spoke openly about his fears, suggesting that powerful figures in the music industry were out to silence him. He claimed they were painting him as unstable to discredit his voice and erase his truth. Isn't it devastating to imagine someone fighting so hard to be heard, only to feel like the world was conspiring to quiet them? As the rumors intensify and more pieces of the puzzle come to light, the lingering question remains. Was Aaron Carter's death simply a tragic accident? Or was it something much darker? The authorities are digging deeper, and the world is left wondering if justice will ever truly be served. Fans have been piecing together the puzzle, and the picture they're painting is heartbreaking. Just weeks before Aaron Carter's untimely death, he appeared to be filled with hope. He was making plans, sharing dreams for the future, and even putting his home up for sale, signaling his desire for a fresh start. He spoke about moving forward, not just for himself, but for his son and girlfriend. People were rooting for his comeback. So how does someone with renewed determination suddenly lose their life in such a tragic and mysterious way? To many fans, it simply doesn't make sense. The story takes an even darker turn when you consider Aaron's chilling warnings before his death. Online, he openly asked for $100,000 to hire private security and relocate to a secret location, claiming he felt unsafe. And in a haunting declaration, Aaron warned his followers that if he were to die, and it was ruled a suicide, it would be a lie. Yet, when the tragedy struck, his death was officially labeled as an accidental drowning. Fans have refused to accept this narrative, especially when paired with Aaron's vocal concerns about feeling hunted by powerful figures. Then there are the tapes. Yes, those tapes. This explosive revelation has left everyone stunned. Allegedly, a witness stepped forward, providing digital evidence so damning that Diddy's own legal team reportedly decided to walk away. Among the claims are recordings involving Aaron Carter that might expose deeply unsettling details. For years, rumors about Diddy and Aaron's relationship have simmered under the surface, hinting at possible misconduct and exploitation. Now, with Diddy facing arrest and indictment, these long-standing whispers seem more plausible than ever. The internet is ablaze with speculation, and fans are demanding answers. Was Aaron's death just a tragic accident, or is there an entire web of deceit waiting to be unraveled? The pieces are falling into place, but they reveal a story almost too shocking to believe. The pressure is building for Diddy, and things are looking bleaker by the day. If these allegations hold any weight, combined with his lawyers reportedly walking away and leaving him to face the fire alone, he could be staring down the barrel of a long, hard stint behind bars. The excuses being thrown around, like drowning in a bathtub or pneumonia, are starting to wear thin, and people are no longer buying into the usual Hollywood narratives. But there's an even darker side to this story, one that's sparking outrage. Whispers are growing louder that Aaron's parents may have played a role in his suffering, with some accusing them of selling him to the highest bidder for fame and money. If this is true, it's beyond heartbreaking. It's devastating. Could they really have turned a blind eye to protect their son's career and keep the checks rolling in? It's a claim that cuts to the core of every fan who rooted for Aaron through the years. Now the question looms larger than ever. Can Diddy possibly wiggle out of this tangled mess? Or is the weight of these allegations and the damning evidence reportedly piling up enough to finally hold him accountable? And what about Aaron's tragic death? Do you believe Diddy's name belongs in this dark chapter? I want to hear your thoughts. What's your take on this jaw-dropping saga? Drop your opinions in the comments below. And if this piping hot tea has you hooked, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. There's always more brewing, and you won't want to miss what's next.